Noreen and welcome to my kitchen and another episode of What's for Dinner. Tonight we're going to use some of Rick's meat sauce that he made when we had spaghetti on Saturday night, and we're going to put it into a spaghetti casserole that I'm going to throw together today. I'm going to try and put two together so I can bank one in my freezer for another dinner. And come on along and let's see how we make this. With, I cooked a pound of pasta and I cooked it just under al dente, so it's ever so slightly undercooked before it gets to al dente because it's still going to cook a little bit in the oven. And I divided the cooked pasta between two of these they're called half steam table pans, so it's about a 9x13 pan, and we love our foil pans, especially since we're going to bank one of these. One is for dinner, one is for banking. This is going to serve at least 6 people, so you're going to have leftovers if you have a family of 4, and you're going to be able to send this to lunch with your husband and one of your kids, or both your kids, or a combination thereof. So what we're going to do is I have Rick's meat sauce from spaghetti dinner on Saturday night that's been in the fridge, and I have not heated this up at all. I just pulled it out of the fridge. And we're going to make a little bit of ricotta topping for this. I made fresh ricotta cheese yesterday because my dairyman had some extra milk that was going to go bad, so he threw it our way. So I cooked off some fresh ricotta from a gallon of milk, and this is the result. So we're going to use this about 2 to 3 cups. It's actually, yeah, probably closer to 3 cups. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a couple eggs in here. And I'm going to pop this on my mixer really fast because we need to get this done because I've got to go get the kids from school. And you don't want any shell in there, so fish that out the best you can. I'm a mess today, sorry. What I'm going to add in here is a teaspoon of dried basil, a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, a teaspoon of cracked black pepper, a half a teaspoon of salt, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground nutmeg. In that goes. Always put ground nutmeg when you're going to use ricotta cheese or cream sauce. And I'm going to sprinkle in about a half a cup parm right there. I'm going to pop this on the mixer and get it all blended up, and we'll be back when this is ready to go. Okay, I've got my mixture there of the cheese and the Parmesan and the eggs all blended together. And now we're going to build one of these. Really, we're thinking lasagna, but on a whole easier scale. Now, I'm going to probably use the majority of this meat sauce in both of these casseroles. So, and this is just Rick's, we called it Irish spaghetti when he made it for a video. And that's just because Rick has Irish roots.
And my mom's recipe.
I'm just going to divide this I'm going to put a little bit of a hemisphere. And I'm not going to make a solid layer. I'm just going to kind of dollop this along the top because it's just not, you don't have to spread it if you don't want to. Okay. It doesn't have to be beautiful. It just has to be in the pan. Okay. The only thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to top this off with a little more cheese. I'm going to put some mozz on top. Just a little bit, about a cup. And put the other half of this package on this one. It doesn't have to be perfect either. And then we're going to go ahead with the parm. Beautiful. And then, just for fun, I'm going to go ahead and hit the top here with some Italian seasoning. You could use pizza seasoning. It'd be great. You use what you like. If you don't like it, don't use it. Alright, we've gotten back from our afternoon pickup from school roundup. So what I did was I put a piece of parchment on top and folded in half. And then I put my foil as a double thickness of foil. I've got my oven preheated at 350 degrees. We're going to pop this in the oven for about 30 minutes. And then we'll bring you back when it's time to come out. Okay, we're ready. I took the, this has actually been in, it was in for 30 minutes. And I checked it and I let it go for another 15, only I took the foil off the top. Now you can see how beautiful and brown it is. It's bubbly on the sides just a little bit. That ricotta cheese and egg mixture has souffled up and it's going to be delicious. I do want to let this sit for about 10 minutes just so that the heat can subside and that all of the flavors are going to temper just perfectly before we serve this. And then when it's time to do that, we'll come back and we'll fix you a plate of spaghetti bake casserole.
Looks amazing.
There you have it. I hope you're hungry. A delicious use for some leftover spaghetti sauce, a spaghetti bake. I made mine with homemade ricotta. You absolutely do not have to. Just buy yourself a little 2-cup tub of ricotta. That was enough to make 2 large casserole dishes worth of, 2 pans worth of the spaghetti casserole. I already have one in the freezer. I'm going to grab it so you can see how I packaged it up. This is what I did with that. Foil pan, parchment, foil, double foil, inside of a 2-gallon Ziploc bag. And it's still not frozen all the way yet, but I have it on a sheet tray in my freezer. By tomorrow morning, I'll be able to put this in my big freezer, and it'll be ready to go for another dinner. But this is what we're having for dinner tonight, and I hope that you try this soon. It's going to give you 6 very hearty servings. Like I said, we're going to eat dinner, the 4 of us tonight, and then there'll be enough left over for 2 people to have it for lunch. So, or for 2 people to have it for leftover dinner on Friday. So I hope that you try this delicious and useful recipe for spaghetti bake. I hope you love it. And until next time, I'll see ya. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you learned something, and I hope you're going to give it a try, and I hope that you love it. I know that you will. I also wanted to say, if you're new to my channel, I hope that you'll hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the fun we have here in our kitchen. And also, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google+, and also on my blog over at blogger.com. There will be links to all of those things in the information bar below. So, I hope that you all have a great day, and make sure that you come back tomorrow. I'll see ya!